What's happening, guys? It's Alec here. Today, I'm going to be talking about when you should sell your Miami real estate. First, we're going to go over the factors that cause a sale. These are the most common factors. People want to move into a bigger home. They want to move into a smaller home. They're elderly and want a place with no stairs. They want to change school districts or move into a good school district. They got a job change and they have to move cities or just move into a new municipality in the same state. They don't like how their neighborhood has changed. They want to move closer to loved ones, or maybe they need money for something else. But really, ultimately, this comes down to your scenario and what would be best for you. Everybody has a different scenario, and you can talk all you want about the market being hot. Now's a good time to sell, or maybe now's a good time to buy, whatever. All that stuff is outside noise. What matters in your life is what you can do to put yourself in the best position to succeed. If you have an emergency and need that cash out of the property to pay for a surgery or a loved one or something, maybe it's best to refinance instead of sell. We would just have to dive into that. I would have to learn about your scenario and figure out what the best solution would be. So just please don't get caught up in all the hot market, bad time to sell, good time to sell. This is a unique to you scenario, and it always is. Different people have different needs. A lot of the times when people reach out and they're telling me why they want to sell, they're not telling me all the information. They're telling me some of the information, but they're hiding what they would consider as embarrassing information. Look, there's no embarrassing information. When you give us full transparency, you allow us to help you in better ways. A lot of the times, it's just, I don't know why I think people get insecure, but it's really important to have that trust and just know that, like, I'm not judging you. For example, I need to know the full scenario so I can figure out, like, okay, do we refinance? Do we do a reverse mortgage? Do we sell the property? Do we rent the property out? There's a zillion different scenarios, and ultimately you're in control, so you're going to make the final decision. But me as the expert, seeing all of these different scenarios every single day of my life and helping people execute many of these different scenarios, I can at least offer the knowledge and idea to you. And then if you don't like it, sure, absolutely not. We're not going to do it. But at least you have the knowledge to make an educated decision without knowing. It's tough to decide on something without knowing something. And then later on, you figure that we didn't need to sell the property. We could have refinanced. And then you're mad at me. But you didn't tell me your full scenario. You see what I'm saying? So just be honest with your scenario. We can, like I briefly mentioned, refinancing to get money out may be a better option than selling the property. Maybe you have $500,000 in your property. You only need $100,000. Let's do a refinance, get that cash out tax-free, and you can go do whatever you want with it. You can buy a car, you can buy a boat, you could pay for a surgery, you could buy another property. It's all tax-free and you can do what you want. If you're 62 or older, maybe a reverse mortgage makes sense. That's where you have equity in your property. So let's say you have $500,000 of equity in your property. We can actually take that equity out, and that will pay that'll allow you to stay in the same property that you're living in, and it'll actually put money in your pocket for you to pay the other bills. All realtors want you to sell the property because that's how they get paid. It's important to understand that. It's important to get expert opinions. It's important to just realize everybody's motive. Everybody is selfish in some way. If you want a free consultation with me, my Instagram is right here at Alec Mancheski. That's my name. My phone number is 305-465-1621. I'm a licensed realtor and mortgage broker. And I do what's best for people. I don't do what's best for my pocket. I am a firm believer in relationships. I like building deep relationships that last a long time. And I really try to look out for people's best interest. And if you're just talking to a licensed realtor that's worried about getting this commission check because they're in need for money, that's not going to give you the best outcome. because they're going to, of course, suggest that you sell. Oh, right now is a good time to sell. It's always a good time to sell if you're asking a realtor. It's always a good time to buy if you're asking a realtor. Get an honest opinion from me, who's a licensed realtor and mortgage broker. So even if we don't sell, I'll still get a little bit of money from doing your loan. So there's no, but it's not about the money. It's just about what's doing right for you. So reach out right now. Hope you enjoyed this video.